Another good example of signal substitution. Good morning, YouTube. It is 11:49 here on a Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Pretty sure it's Thursday. I just wanted to show you that I do have the schematic for the FM 92 Magnavox. It's on the Sam's TSM Series 59 issue, September of 1965. So that is what I will use. Now, the only problem I have using these books is they are very difficult to use. I mean, you know, they're all there, but it's just really hard to... Let's see if I can find that real quick. There it is. There's your schematic. But see, it's just really hard to read this with the book laying like this, because the book wants to close, and you really have to find something to hold it down flat and go from there. What I'd like to do is take a picture of that and, you know, then print out the picture and work from the picture. It'd be much easier to do that than hold this book constantly. So, you know, I may do that. It's got other diagrams as well. You know, you have your tuning cord. You have all your little pictures of the circuit boards and all the alignment instructions. All that, it's complete as far as you know, as it needs to be. But this is usually the main thing you really want, is this schematic. So I did look at the area around the earphone jack. Now I did not see the earphone jack in there. I don't know. I probably, maybe one thing. Also, the battery cover is not in there, so I must be missing that as well. But anyway, these were pretty cheap. So like I say, the if all I have to do is wire from the capacitor there to the speaker. I can bypass that completely, because the other one goes for minus 9 volts. In other words, that's a B minus on this radio, and that's, like I said, the output for it. So I can just wire it to there. I should be able to get sound out that way. So I don't really need the earphone jack, but you know, I've got enough of those transistor radios where I can. In fact, I've got some brand new earphone jacks, I believe, but I have that to do. So I may work on this later on, but for right now, I have another project. I was watching Jack this morning, Vintage Electronics Geek, and so he was talking about his little Sunmark. Was that the radio? I believe. And it just sounded like to me like he was missing his FM oscillator from the radio. But there was a couple times where he tapped on it and got it to work. So probably a bad power connection. But anywho, I had talked about substituting your signal frequency generator, your RF signal generator, for the oscillator and how that works. And I've done this on AM, but I've never really done it on FM. So I kind of wanted to do that, and Jack asked if I'd do it, if I'd make a video, so I'm probably going to do that. So I'm going to use the Zenith that I worked on last. I still have it out, and one of the reasons I want to work on it specifically is because I know how to disable the oscillator in that, because I have two other ones just like that radio, just same chassis anyway, and both of those had the same problem. The FM oscillator was not working, and so I did do a video on that, come to think of it. I may try to look that up and just reference that, so I don't know, we'll see. But also I wanted to say about this, the brushes, the spring washers are out for delivery right now, and I will be getting those today, and so we will be working on this. So if I don't make this FM oscillator thing, I'll probably just make this next. And like I say, then I'll get back to the transistor radios. But Let me see if I can find that. I may put some. I may just go ahead and post a section from that video, and then that would be the same thing. So let me do that, and we'll be right back. How about that? I was right. Absolutely nothing. I'll go ahead and put this on there and just see if I see any oscillator action at all. I don't think so. So like I say, I'm back to square one. No oscillator. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is play with my 10.7 one more time. About anywhere I put this thing, I could stick in a 10.7. I want to drive a signal in there just for the heck of it. A good stout signal. Basically what I'm doing is putting in a station that, a strong station. That's FM. So I just found a frequency that beat against another one to give me the correct frequency. I'm going to see what this is. This just proves that like I said, the oscillator is not working. Something I knew.
One thing I forgot to ask you, David, before we move on too far. What exactly does the president mean by extreme vetting? What would be the difference?
All right, you can see the frequency now.
Kim mentioned that it's not particularly easy to get a visa to come into the United States already from some of these countries, but what more is the president saying that would need to be done, or has he said?
He hasn't said. If you're coming in as a refugee...
Once I get the station ID and find out what I'm listening to, then I can determine what I'm doing.
2 years on the process.
44.68. I'm going to move this around a little bit and see if I can get another station come in.
Cut a lot of bilateral.
Try it again.
It's 106.1 The River, Van Halen, Eddie.
106.1.
Of our 5 o'clock roadblock.
There, you've seen it, you've heard it. The problem is the oscillator. Alright, Jack, now as you can see, I did include the video from earlier, and I showed you what I did with the RF signal generator to produce a signal in the radio with no local oscillator on the FM. So, hope that's what you wanted to see. And that's gonna do it for this time around. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.